Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you different outfits I styled based off of the stages at Electric Forest. I'm gonna be going over what Electric Forest is, the stages, why I chose what I chose to wear in this TikTok trend video, and yeah, talk about the brands and all that good stuff, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Living by the F Word, everyone. I am so stoked to be doing this bonus video with you this week. I did not have this on my content calendar at all. I'm in the middle of a Get to Know Me series, but what better way to break it up? I just talked about fashion in my Get to Know Me Fashion is my F Word series, so what better thing to do than talk about these fashion looks that I created based off of the Electric Forest stages. Now, some of you may be new to my channel, so if you are, I'm Jess. I'm a fine artist, flight attendant, and festival enthusiast, and everything I talk about on my channel is an F word. I do primarily focus a lot on festival content. Festivaling is one of my all-time biggest hobbies, and I talk about festival fashion a lot. So as we all know, festival season 2020, RIP pretty much. It's pretty much out the window at this point. And so Electric Forest was the first event that I had planned that I wasn't gonna be able to attend. And so I knew I wanted to do something to, you know, honor it pretty much, especially since it would have been my 7th one in a row. I wanted to create something, but I wasn't sure if I should do a YouTube video about it. I didn't know if I should take all my footage from over the years and do kind of like a after movie type style video, or if I should talk about the outfits I was gonna wear. I just really didn't know what to do. And so I ended up doing a TikTok video, and I'm so happy that I did. I shared the video in the Electric Forest group and on my Twitter and in Reddit, and it got a really positive, overwhelming response. So many thoughtful things were said about how perfect it was and how so many people related to it. And I just honestly was overwhelmed with joy with how many people were happy with what I created. A lot of the comments I received on social media were about my outfits and the style I was wearing and how amazing they were. So thank you so much. First of all, like, thank you guys so much. It brought so much happiness to know that you guys were feeling it. For anyone watching that is unfamiliar with TikTok or you don't have it, it is an app. It is a video app where a lot of people lip sync, do dances, they do voiceovers, and they create short videos, which is why it's called TikTok, because it's supposed to be very short videos. You could only do 1-minute clips. That's the max amount of time you can do for a video. And a lot of the videos are usually 15 seconds or shorter due to copyright issues. So there was a TikTok challenge going on with this song that basically was, everyone's pretty much just putting their own spin on it. So just to give you some examples, some of the most popular ones were what me and my friends would look like if we were robbing a bank, what my family looks like when my mom pulls in the driveway. There's just so many different spins on this challenge. And so in my head, I was like, maybe I could do this with how I would look at different Electric Forest stages if I was there. For most of these TikTok videos, there's about like 6 characters, and there are more than 6 stages at Electric Forest, but there's kind of like 6 main areas I used. And so I took those main areas and I basically was like, how do these stages make me feel? What is the Forest family usually doing at these stages? How can I represent that in my clothing? and do different kind of characters based off of these stages and what we would be doing if we were there. And that's how this TikTok was born and filmed. Electric Forest is a multi-genre festival that is held in Rothbury, Michigan at the end of June every single year. It started in 2008, but it wasn't always called Electric Forest. It used to be called Rothbury Festival. It was a very jam band inspired lineup for the most part. Rothbury was held 2008 and 2009. And then in 2010, there was no festival at all. They were doing a transition to turn it into Electric Forest. And then Electric Forest was born in 2011, which is why 2020 would have been Electric Forest Decade 1. It would have been the 10-year anniversary of Electric Forest. I've been going to every single Electric Forest since 2014, and it is by far one of my favorite festivals. It's absolutely incredible. Any Forest fan watching this, you know what is up. It is just so well-rounded. It has something for everyone. It's so much more than the music. It is about the entire experience that they have as far as activations, art, and, you know, performance art. Just everything is beautiful. It's amazing, and the Forest family is amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm like getting like a little choked up. Sorry guys. So now I'm gonna dive into the different stages and the outfits I wore to represent each stage and kind of talk about the stages. Just in case you haven't been to Electric Forest, I'll give you a little background about the stages, what they look like, and the type of music that's played there and stuff like that. So the first stage I'm going to talk about is Tripoli, and this is one of the larger areas. There's kind of like three main larger areas that are fields, and this is one of them. It is the main entrance for GA, or General Admission Camping. Walk through security, everyone's always high-fiving, there's a Ferris wheel, and then once you get through security, you're at Tripoli. It's right there. It's the first stage that you're at, and that's if you're in GA. But the reason why I chose to represent this stage as entering the festival was because I felt like people that camp in Good Life could even relate to this, because a lot of the people that camp in Good Life, which is basically VIP essentially, they at one point I feel like camped in GA. I would say majority of the people that camp in Good Life at one point or another started in GA, and so I felt like everyone could relate to getting through that GA line, getting to Tripoli, hearing bass music, and just like being so stoked to be inside for the day. So the stage design at Tripoli has changed pretty much every year, and it usually has two faces or two heads on either side. They started doing that the first year that I went in 2014 was the first year that they kind of introduced this style to the stage. But yeah, it's a really fun stage, really fun area. You'll see a lot of flow arts in the back. This is one of the festivals that I feel like has great placement with their Ferris wheel because it's actually at a stage. So I have ridden around on that Ferris wheel and have listened to some awesome sets, and you still can hear the music. Whereas other festivals, they have their Ferris wheel kind of in the middle of nowhere and it's just silent, and it's cool to see the view, but it's not like you are spinning around, rocking out to, you know, bass music. So I'm gonna talk about the outfit that I wore to represent Tripoli, and the item that I have here first is my Betsy's Boutique fanny pack. A lot of people were asking about the fanny packs. This one's pretty faded. I've worn it a lot. This was the first one I ever got. And I talked about how I got this. It's in my Get to Know Me series, the flight attendant one, because I got this when I was on a layover. The outfit itself was this awesome outfit from Rolita Couture, and it was these bright coral pants that are velvet. They're absolutely beautiful. I got them on one of her sales, so I was super lucky. I actually got the top as well on one of her sales, and that's just a mesh little top that's super cute. I had this hood on, which was gifted to me from one of my Burning Man campmates. So thank you, Lily. That was awesome. She's amazing. And yeah, so I thought that little coral bit kind of matched with the coral and the black. I thought that would be cute. I also had my Electric Forest snapback. This is one of the first Forest. It's actually the only Forest hat I have, but I got it after my first Forest. So I got that. That's Grassroots. And then I had my Vibration backpack. So it was kind of an orangey coral theme for that one, and kind of like trippy prints and stuff like that. The shoes were these boots that are from Etsy. The next stage and outfit I'm gonna talk about is Ranch Arena. And this is another area that is a main area, larger field. It's further set into the festival. And this is basically the main stage at Electric Forest. It is the home of many jam bands, also electronic dance music. There's bluegrass, there's just a lot of fun acts and main acts that perform at this stage. For the most part, it's a very diverse stage. And when I think of Ranch Arena, it's just pure happiness, because a lot of people are happy when they're there. It is just a fun area. You'll see a lot of flow arts, you'll see people slapping bags of wine, you'll see people blowing bubbles. It's just a fun area to be at. But for the most part, my memories of Ranch are of String Cheese Incident, and it's just so much fun. It is such a show that you absolutely should not miss if you are going to Electric Forest for the first time, especially Saturday night. They do the big shebang and it is outrageous, and they have something different every year. They've had drones, they've had, you know, blow up craziness over your head, like you're like, what is going on? Like, it is just so much fun. And so that's how this outfit was inspired. It was just colorful and fun. The base of the outfit were these pants that my mom just got for me. She was at Walmart, I think, making a return, and she saw them and she said that she thought of me, which they are very me. So I'm not even sure how much she paid for them, but I'm assuming since they're from Walmart, they were not that expensive, and they're extremely soft and colorful. I absolutely love them. So we have that. And then I just had a plain black bra. I think I had a different one in the TikTok video, but I mean, who cares? You know what I mean? Just had a little base there. And then over the black bra was one of my favorite thrift finds, which is, it's a vest. I got it at the Reno Junkie Exchange in Reno, Nevada. And I think it was less than 20 bucks. Honestly, I think it was like $12 to $15. And you could see it's embroidered forest creatures. I had this scarf, which is orange and pink. And this is my mother's. I have a lot of bandanas and scarves of hers that I use at festivals that are just really vibrant colors. The hat that I was wearing, I created for myself. I've talked about this hat a lot. It's my baby. I wear it to every single festival. You guys could probably see it's super dusty. I've worn it to several Burning Mans, and it's hard to get the playa dust out, but I do have a video about how to get the playa dust out if you guys are interested for the most part. The fanny pack was another Betsky's Boutique fanny pack. This was a custom Living by the F Word creation, so I picked out all the fabrics. I told her how I wanted it done, and she did it because she's amazing. Go order from her. Tell her F Word Jess sent you. So this is the fanny pack, and you could see just has the two different types of trim here, rainbow and black, because I just love rainbow. I have F Word with my little heart there. I have my little Thunderbolt, which I will do a video about the Thunderbolt, but I have the Thunderbolt everywhere. It's like my symbol that I use, and I will do a video about that if you guys are curious about what that's about. And then I had these amazing shoes from Etsy again, the Dragonfly kind of paisley colorful combat boots. All right, so now I'm gonna be talking about the hanger and the inspiration behind my outfit for the hanger. It was introduced to Electric Forest in 2015. That was the first year that they brought on the hanger and Jubilee. They were new additions, and I absolutely adore them. I think they made a smart move bringing these to the festival. The hangar is one of my favorite places to be, honestly. And so it is a large airplane hangar that has so much fun inside of it. I don't even know where to start. There's barber shops, so you can get your beard trimmed and glittered up. Anyone could get their hair braided there. There's a tattoo parlor, and there's pool and a bowling alley, and there's signature cocktail drinks. And the vibe there is very, in my opinion, 1920s through like 1950s. I know that's kind of a large gap, but it depends on the year that they're styling for, because they always have their performers and dancers in different characters and dressed in different styles. But basically there's a lot of burlesque dancing that goes on there. They introduced the Carousel Club, which is a new tent that is in the back of the hangar. So it's super fun. The whole vibe of the hangar is just something else, and there's hidden areas and hidden rooms, and there's scavenger hunts, and there's so much to explore there. So the look that I went for was kind of like a burlesque steampunk, if you would. I have this spiked bra, which is find on Amazon. So it wasn't that much, probably 20 bucks, something like that. The bottoms that I wore are actually just gym shorts. They're like spander. They're spandex biker shorts that I got when I first started working out years ago. So those were the base. And then over that is this amazing waist cincher, I believe it's called, from J. Valentine that I got from I Heart Raves. It was on sale. This is the front, and then this ties around your neck. And then this is the back that's kind of tied up like a, I don't know, like, not a bustier. What is it called? And then these go around your thighs, kind of like a garter. And when I first ordered this, I was a little nervous because it's size medium large, and I'm 5'8" and I'm taller, and I've definitely have a little bit more fluff than I used to a few years ago. So I was a little nervous when I ordered this because I wasn't sure how it was gonna look on me. I love it. It is amazing. I also had these gloves that I wore with it, so I put the lace ones underneath, and then on top I had ones that kind of had the crisscross, kind of that matched the back of the waist cincher as well. The hat, which I've talked about this in my last Get to Know Me video that I put out about festivals, or actually about fashion, sorry, about fashion that I've made for festivals. And this was a hat that I made for the steampunk theme for Groove Cruise Miami, and it lights up, so I have to fix it here. It's getting a little bit worn out from its use, but yeah. So that's the hat. If you guys are interested in seeing a video on how I create these things, please let me know. I don't know what to make unless you guys tell me. I don't know what you guys are interested in seeing unless you guys tell me, so please let me know if you're interested in that. The shoes I wore are my YRUs, the Dragon Style YRUs. They're a little 2-inch platform. For anyone that's worried about wearing platforms at festivals, they are more comfortable than you think, and these are only 2-inch. So I don't ever wear like anything higher than the 2-inch because you do a lot of walking, and so honestly the best way to go is comfortable shoes like boots, sneakers, something like that, especially if you like to shuffle or dance. But I don't really shuffle that much, so those work for me. The next stage is Jubilee, which is a large circus tent, and it's pretty much the home of a lot of live performances. They have large chandeliers in there. There's a lot of people that do flow art, but it's just pretty much a huge tent. And so the original inspiration behind what I'd be doing at this stage was gonna be flow art. Well, I have these troll dolls. Maybe I'll just, you know, use them as an accessory. And so that's what I did. So I just thought, you know, let's get weird, shall we? These bottoms were by Rave with Vigente. They're the Rugrat print. I got them on sale. The print's so fun, guys, isn't it? It's amazing. This hat, which is by Brian Miller Art and Grassroots. It's a collab. The bra and the fishnets and everything else, I'm gonna throw up a video for you guys anyway as I'm talking about this, but it's in my Desert Hearts fashion video that I talked about. I had already talked about this outfit a little bit, so you can go check that out. All right, the next stage area I'm gonna be talking about is Sherwood Court, and this is another main area that's a larger field that a lot of larger acts perform at. But for me, it is where I'm always eating. We have spicy pie, island noodles, all the good stuff's there. There's also some amazing vendors. So the inspiration behind that was survival mode, eating everything, legit eating everything, because that's usually what I'm doing when I'm there. There's also great performances there, of course, there's great performances there, but the idea behind that look was just kind of comfort and kind of colors before, but these are Rave with Mahente. Every designer that designs rave fashion has this print somewhere, and I love it. I know a lot of people are kind of sick of seeing it, but I love it. And I'm all about comfort, and they're so comfortable. So I have those pants, and then I got the matching crop top from I Heart Raves, and then I paired it with the Brian Miller Grassroots hat again. And the reason why for this is because you see these tree lines, that really reminds me of Sherwood Court, because if you're at a nighttime performance at Sherwood Court and you look behind you, you see the whole border of the forest starting to light up, and when the sun's setting and then when it actually gets dark, all the trees turn color and you kind of just see the border of trees. And like usually the moon is there at Electric Forest almost every year. There's like this killer moon, and so I just kind of like felt like this was like a good hat for it because it has the stars and the constellation underneath. So yeah, that's the inspiration behind that one. All right, we have made it to the final outfit and final main area of Electric Forest, which is the forest. There's a lot of stages within the forest, and there are a lot of areas within the forest, and so I kind of wanted to have like this magical forest-like vibe to it. The forest has the forest stage, it has the Grand Arctique stage, it also has the observatory, so those are kind of 3 stage areas. There's also smaller stages that are within different hidden areas, and then they have a chapel, they have the trading post, they have the silent disco, and then there's a lot of performers, there's a lot of large scale art, there's art galleries, live paintings. It is just so magical and so amazing. The forest is special to everyone that goes there and has been there and who wants to go there. It's pretty much what makes Electric Forest so special is the forest, right? There's always something new to see. So whether you're going there for the first time or it was gonna be my 7th time, there's always times where I get home and I'm like, where was that? There's just so much to see there. It's truly an amazing festival. It's one of my favorite places to be on earth. Inspiration with this outfit started with this top from Rave with Mahente. It's from her new Aftermath collection. She had posted a picture of this top months ago, and I saw it and was like, that is so me. It has me written all over it. The color is beautiful. The print is amazing. And the best thing about this top is that it's reversible. So she designed it where you can wear it in the front where it's a little bit lower cut, or you can reverse it and have it be like a high cut in the front, depending on what your style is. So I think that's super smart of her. I absolutely love it. And then I just had fishnets that were silver sparkly and plain black bottoms, I Heart Raves. And then the fanny pack is a newer fanny pack that I have from Betsky's Boutique. Once again, all my fanny packs are from her. I love her. If you go and get a bag from her, tell her F Word Jess sent you. She will know exactly who I am. Trust me. So this is the newer bag that I got from her that she had on sale. So I didn't custom make this one. She had it on sale and I got it, and I think it's amazing. And I just think the colors go really well. This is a headpiece I made for myself for Groove Cruise Miami. It was for a theme party for boarding, and you had to represent your colors. You had to basically, depending on how many years you've gone to Groove Cruise, is the color that you wear. And then I paired it with the Why Are You shoes again. I just wanted to cover the sunglasses with you guys real quick. This was a color pack from Amazon for 10 bucks. So 3 different colors. They're the tinted glasses. I like tinted glasses because I feel like people can still see your face, you know, and it's not as dark as wearing sunglasses. When I wear sunglasses at night or even during the day, it seems like it's like too dark for me. So I am a fan of tinted sunglasses. And then the green ones are spun glasses, which I talk about a lot. That's it, guys. If you have any questions at all, please let me know in the comments. If next year or when Electric Forest gets closer, if you want me to do any videos about the forest, you know, preparing. I've done Good Life, I've done GA, I've been a staff member, I've done it all. I know this festival like the back of my hand, so please let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see from me. If you have any questions, feel free. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. If you smash that like button, please, that will help me out. I know it gets repetitive when you're watching YouTube videos. Subscribe, like, comment, but it's the truth. It's what helps YouTube know that I'm doing a great job editing these videos for you. I'm so happy to do this bonus video. You have no idea. I love Electric Forest. It was a little hard this weekend with the live stream. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of like, damn, this fucking sucks not being there, but I'm happy to create this video for you, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.